Hello and welcome into Rotorua International Stadium. It is Saturday, 7th of March, Game 2 in the Open Women's Division. Counties Manukau Red take on Whanganui.
Kia ora rā, e hika mā, nau mai, hoki mai ki tēnei whakapāhotanga. Welcome back to the 2020 Bunnings Warehouse National Touch Championships. My name is Te Aorere Pewhairangi. Joining me in the commentary box is Hika. I can just see him. He's just coming back from the Auckland versus Kapiti Horowhenua, him being open men's game, him being a Kapiti Horowhenua man himself. He's running a little bit late into the commentary box, but we have a huge game coming up in our open women's division. We have Counties Manukau Red coming up against Whanganui. As we hear this 2-minute music just starting up here in Rotorua at the International Stadium, where we have a huge 3-day event, 77 games across 12 grades, 1,232 players over 272 games. So we have a huge event coming up, and we have joining me in the commentary box is Hika. Hika, a big game between Auckland and Kapiti Horowhenua in the Open Men's Division.
Beautiful game. I didn't get to catch the last couple of minutes, but man, it was neck and neck, touchdown for touchdown, and just a great, standard on day 2 there, Te Aorere.
Yeah, absolutely. So we look to this Open Women's Division. Over to our Ira Wahine, to our Taha Wahine, and we see Counties Manukau Red. They'll be running from left to right on your screen, and they'll be coming up against Whanganui.
Ai, tika tau, and there's this name that keeps coming up, Zadie Sarah Baldwin. She's come through the youth grades. Awesome to see her playing up in the women's grade on this side. And then on the other side, we've got a younger sister here. I've seen her running, Rebecca Tamati. Another top player come back from Newcastle. Coached by Steely Koro. He's been doing awesome mahi down there in Whanganui. And on the other side, we've got a player coach, Laurelie Nathan. Oodles and oodles of experience. I've seen Jean Marsh, Touchback's Open Women's coach, is also on board.
Okay, so I'll let you to catch your breath there. E hika, well, we see Counties Manukau. They come to their first attacking set. They'll just carry it up the field here. Make it down to their 5 to set up for their first striking play of this game. You see, nice yards here. Harris Tavita, famous name in the sporting community, and a nice, beautiful right to left. Easy as that for Counties Manukau.
Yeah, beautiful. What a way to start this game off. So just getting the right target here. Splits to the right, throws the ball in behind, right to left, over the top. And that's from Butler there. Beautiful right pass there. Just going back to Harris Tavita, sister of the Warrior.
Yeah, Warrior.
Yes.
Harris Tavita there, but so good ilk in the whānau, and we
Yes.
see. And we also see the Tāmati whānau for this Whanganui side as well out there. So a lot of whakapapa.
Tērā ka wai whakahiki, tika tau. Here we go, we're running a sweep there. Rebecca coming around on the ball. Yes, nice little check inside. And our adjudicator's right there in the right spot. Goes through. Here's Rebecca. Real silky player too. Oh, might be a touchdown on that. Oh, just got a touch, but a couple of players we said to look out for. Rebecca Tamati, just real smooth player, and just cruises through. But here we go. Counties Manukau on the exit pattern. Once again, it's just a pretty much on and off type of system we'll see through this game. Nice yards, really moving from side to side. Here's young Zadie now, Sarah Baldwin. A lot of agility from this young girl. Unfortunately, just probably running too fast there and made a little bobble.
Yeah, absolutely. And she'll quickly adjust that. That's her first carry of the game coming off a yard set. So we've seen both teams defend, attack, and also yards. And it's pretty positive signs at the moment. I'm liking the look of this Whanganui side. Down the defensive end, unfortunately, a little error creeping in there.
And I see Maze Koros running around again. So these girls are becoming familiar names that we get to watch over the last few years through the youth nationals. But here we go, Zadie again going up the field, coming on the field for Counties. We've got young Paul, just biding a bit of time. Look at this ball movement, great work. And then we've got Butler there, 12. She's going to set up now for Ashford. Ashford comes short side, ball in 2 hands, goes through. There's a nice little shutdown for the far winger there, Taurere.
Yeah, absolutely. That's good defence. And myself being a winger, I'm a huge advocate of what our wingers do. They're a lot of the time our unsung heroes, but good way just to stop the try there. Giving away a repeat set, but it's better to give a repeat set than to let the opposition score.
Yeah, nice. Coming around again. Looks to be the combination. Oh, so just saw a little half hole. Tried to sneak through, but the defence was up to the task. And Whanganui, good 12 metres off touch one. It's going to march up the field again. Starting to get nice rhythm, Taurere, as they come through the field.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, in those first 2 minutes, as we say, that commentator's curse comes into play. But there's nice rhythm, and I liking the transition of Whanganui from their defence into their yards. And we talk a lot about that in our touch game.
Yeah, and I guess the more possession you give counties, you know, it's you're on D a lot more. So I think that'll probably be something that Koro will be talking about, you know, Steely, let's just get over halfway. The defence, to me, the system everyone looks like they know their job. Mays there, good lift by the winger. Oh, and they just managed to go hands on the far side.
Yeah, unfortunately, a bit of timing issue there from the winger. She had the right idea, but she was about half a second too late. As we see the Afi replay here, the right idea was on. Unfortunately, it was a nice, easy catch pass, but good skills shown by this Counties Manukau team to play this eyes-up touch.
Yeah, and we've seen this really nice trend of experienced open players bringing through these young taiohi. So we've got Laurelie Nathan, who's played for many, many years in the open women's for counties. Also got a talented young daughter too, and now she's here bringing this new blood through. Nice shape here, counties on the fence. They get out and really win what we call the range, so they make the touch, and before dummy half picks it up, they're sort of 3 steps back already. Here's Rebecca again. Yeah, that's a really good defensive set there by the ladies from counties. Just going to find the middle target here, so they may stay on, and here comes Laurelie around the back there, ball in 2 hands, nice little check off. Just keeping that nice rhythm, as long as the yards are going nice and direct there, Taurere.
Yeah, some good posture and just some good confidence in their running. It puts the defence in 2 minds if you're running. With good posture, you have the ball in 2 hands, you're just creating yourself, giving yourself more options.
Yeah, here we go again, there's 2 going through. I like the combination that we've got Ashford along with, is it Wikaire?
Yeah, Wikaire out there.
Yeah, nice Wikaire out there. And looking also, I see number 4's taken on the field, Hitaraka, a very agile player. So here's Whanganui, and the goal for this set is to get over and complete our set of 6. We've got a little bit, as Pete would say, a bit clunky in this area. But as long as we can get to halfway, that's better. Let's touch 4. A little bit of ball movement, nice and direct. This is good from the Whanganui girls. Oh, off the mark, unfortunately. So now it's just fixing up that last platform.
Yeah, absolutely. So Whanganui, they look to fix up their defence early on. They've fixed up that clunky area, as you mentioned, and now it's probably just that last little platform before the striking play.
Yeah, there's 14 or so. Paul, there's a lot of agility amongst this counties team. Nice little check off. All this ball playing, Taurere, buys you time, and it's beautiful to watch.
Yeah, absolutely, and it goes back to that kōrero. Let the ball do the moving. The ball will always beat the man, and that's what Counties Manukau is doing. They're moving the ball around, and they're opening up this defence, making it easier for themselves on attack.
Oh, this is really nice energy from 11 there for Whanganui. Te Whatu, Saraya Te Whatu, yes. She's added a nice spark into this Whanganui attack. Just ball movement again, just trying to get the right target. There she goes, she's going to come through, play through. Yes, definitely the player was offside, but her energies looked really, really good since she's come on. So that's the second. Oh, they got a hand out, looks like a fifth and final.
Penalty there, I think.
Yeah, looked like it was a penalty. Here we go, Mays with the ball. Oh, look at that nice little pass. That's better from the girls down in Whanganui there. Really nice set completion, and the energy was good coming out of the box.
Yeah, and it started with Saraya Te Whatu with a nice little carry there. A good, confident run. She chewed up about 20 metres and set a nice platform towards the back end. Whanganui yet to score in this one, but they're looking threatening.
Yeah, they got that target really well there, Zadie, so she's going to come into half. Get the ball, just sizing up her options. Nice little short ball. Yeah, that's a really, really, high-end set for the Counties Girls. They defended their line. They marched up the field, got on the fresh legs. And what I like here is this platform plant here. So Zadie gets the ball, just looks at her options, shows the ball. And look at this line, the attacking line that they run, a perfect whole chop line as we call it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also nice work there by Zadie, Sarah Baldwin, just to square up the defence, just so to open up a bit more space for that chop line. And like you said, hard to defend that.
There's Daisha in the middle. There's Tamati, Rebecca. She'll just take control of this attack. Yeah, coming around on a sweep play. Tamati from Tapa. Nice little pass over the top. Really, really smooth skills.
Yeah, absolutely. And that comes from hundreds and hundreds of hours of catch, pass. So we see a lot of these players at the elite level, but it's come from a base of, I call it the kohanga reo stuff, the things you learn on day one of playing touch.
Yeah, look at this pressure that they've put on Counties. I think it's the first error we've seen in their exit pattern. So now the girls from down there in Whanganui, they've found their feet. And everyone's looking like they know their role, just moving up. On come a couple of, looking to get a subber on, maybe Mays might come on here. So now they're down here, and this would be the stuff that Steely would have went over with this team quite a lot. Little play inside, beautiful, great defence there. Must commend Jodeci Joseph there. She's actually been playing some good touch for quite a long time there, Jodeci. So here we go, Tamati. Working with Tapa. Tapa's on the inside here, just trying to see the number. Yeah, here we go. Oh, just a little bit of a slip there, Tauriri.
Yeah, a bit of a fumble there. But fortunate to come away with it. She comes back this nice right to left, and she's the name you've been talking about all game. Unfortunately, she doesn't come away with that, but Rebecca Tamati.
Yeah, probably left the hand backwards and it's slightly floated forward. We've got a really good angle where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, so we see Counties Manukau, they're working their way up the field now, looking to extend their lead. They're up 3-0 with just over 10 minutes gone in this first half. We see they have their striker, Sarah Baldwin, back out there, working alongside Tamika Flavel. Nice little darting run here. They look to reset. Sarah Baldwin, nice right foot and the left foot with the try. Hika, beautiful play there, Sarah Baldwin.
Yeah, Zadie, she's got some awesome agility. So look at her, she'll get the ball back. This is one of her pet plays. Quickie there, off the right, shows, off the left, dives under, and you'll see her highlights reel is full of those type of attacking plays, and she's the number one for Counties, and it's good to see her stamp her mark in this open women's game.
Yeah, absolutely. So Whanganui back into it now. They're not out of it. They're showing some sparks. Just that last pass or that last little thing coming as we watch this replay. No, we don't see the replay.
We're back live there. And no, they've actually sliced through to the in goal, Whanganui 2 times now, with 2 really pure opportunities and just couldn't quite, execute on the back end. But I know coaches there, co-coach Mary Adams, we've got Jen Marsh there, Laura Lee Nathan. They'll be really, really happy with the defensive shape that these young Counties girls are going through. And I just saw, 14, Paul, I just seen who that is. That girl has got speed for days.
Yes.
Speed for days. Here's Jodeci, Joseph, laid a nice little platform there. Butler, right to left, in the corner. Oh, what a touchdown. And she's been pretty consistent there. Far winger there, Hannah Measley.
Yeah, nice little finish there by Hannah Measley. But we go back to this nice little pick play, right to left. And that's Butler, as you mentioned. And it's just that killer instinct that we see in all grades in the Counties Manukau region.
Yes, South Auckland represent there. And here we go again, straight back at it. So this will be a tap-off play they would have practiced. Just getting that middle target. Looks like they're going to kick over. Maybe they just want to get that middle again. So once again on the ball, we got another Tamati there, Rihanna Lee, number 32. Here's the Saraya. It's the energy, really like her energy, and I guess it's probably a reflection of her fitness.
Yeah, absolutely. And we talk about being fit out there, and it comes down to the hours, the days, the months, the weeks that make this the fun part of touch.
Yeah, they say if you do the hard work in the training, this is the more, I guess, easy part of it. But here's Counties with this nice little check-off play. Really like this pattern that they do. When they're rucking, they're not just head down, I'm telling you, they actually ball in two hands, eyes up play, looking at the defence, which is something we like to teach all our young athletes.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's setting a nice platform for our scoopers. As we see, they go back down the short side, and it's a 2-on-1 play. Easy bread and butter for this Counties Manukau side.
And Hannah, she's just clocking up the touchdowns, but once again, she comes through and she's looked dangerous on the ball. All these girls now, the connection, the rhythm, end to end, and I know that the coaches will be really, really happy with how they're executing the game plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's good to see signs of good execution and low error count in this one for the Counties Manukau side. So we have Whanganui back on the attack.
Yes, and we've got Heka there. Combination there, there's Tapa and Heka. Michaela with the orange boots. Yeah, this is better, just trying to get the right target. They're going to pull her out on the 5. Rebecca Tamati here. She's going to run a little phase play. Still looking to go open. Beautiful, that pass. Beautiful, a right to left pass.
Yeah, she's setting up nicely for it as well. Nice little second phase play there. Unfortunately, number 8, Marsh, for the Counties Manukau side. Her defence was up to it. But Rebecca is looking for that right to left pass.
Yes.
Maybe change up the platform or the striking move.
Yeah, well, Counties is just sending that one defender, and they're trying to get the other, but then it's putting the timing out. So maybe look at kick into a 32 platform.
Yeah,
just as variation. Here's 8 again. Yeah, that's a good touch. That's good work there by Michaela Heka to snuff that one out. Yeah, once again on the ball, and this is better. This is a great lift by Hannah. I tell you what, Hannah Measley, I think she might be on a hat trick, and now she's come up and put pressure on Whanganui. Here they go. They could just go through their hands there. Oh, that's good defence. Good lift again there by Koro. Mays really stopped the whole attacking momentum, which is great. Tamika Flavel. Tamika's been around for a long time, and she's young also. That famous Flavel whānau. Nice and compressed the Whanganui defence, as we see, just looking to lift off the line. So Zadie's got the ball. She's coming back along with Wikaire. Edina been around the game for a long time, Edina Wikaire. Here's Zadie on the ball. Real short pass again. Just looking to manipulate that player there, but that's a real stand-up defence from Whanganui.
Yeah, that's brilliant defence by Whanganui. It's also good defence by this attack by this Counties Manukau side. They're not going to the same play twice, so there's a lot of variation in their attack, and it's bringing confidence into their team, knowing that they have a lot of options on attack, and it's keeping this Whanganui defence in two minds. But it has been up to the task.
Yeah, I agree. And just watching that Counties defence, excuse me, how they're getting up. Like technically, the position of the touch is just A1. They've really worked so hard at that, and looking at their coaching staff, they make sure they get all those 1%ers defensively correct.
Tika tonu, as we see this Counties Manukau side, they look to bring on some fresh legs. Solid carry there by Ashford, but Paul, unfortunately, we mentioned her speed earlier. We haven't seen a lot of her in this first half. Hopefully she can break open this game and get involved.
Yes. Another nice pass there. Letting the ball fly there. But look at this lift on the outside by Counties. So they're shutting on that space of what we call stretching the ball. Once again, they're moving forward and lifting really, really confidently.
And it's a testament to their fitness. It's easy just to get into their back pedal and just let the attack roll. But they're being proactive in defence, and look, they're rewarded for it.
Yeah, it's easy to try and dodge a little bit of the mahi there. and someone will pull you up at half time, you know, they'll let you know, hey man, you need to pull it up, but you're so right there, Te Aorere, and they go straight back into that sort of yardage gear. You know, everyone knows their role, everyone knows the pattern so well that they're able to express themselves also.
Yeah, absolutely, and it becomes second nature. And once it's second nature, you're able to think, all right, what's next? What's the opposition presenting in defence? And then you can play eyes up footy from there.
Yeah, tika tau. So here we go, Whanganui. Just 2 minutes left in this first half. Here we are at the Rotorua International Stadium, 2020 Bunnings Warehouse Touch Nationals Championship. Coming through, this is a nice set here for Whanganui. Maise Koro, she's got a really nice skill set, Maise Koro. Got on the back end of that set, and now Counties, they'll look to get, they're just slowing the tempo down. I like how they've all realigned and they're nice and deep off the ball too.
Yeah, absolutely. You said about it's easy to be lazy out there. It's just those little 1%ers. It's getting yourself back, being an option, not only on defence, but also on attack. And they're out there working for each other. Everyone's putting their hand up.
Oh, look, this nice little side play. They're really starting to pull out. I guess they've really got the defence running backwards, so a lot more easier to manipulate. So we can just start to see them running a little slider play, running a bit of an overlap. But Whanganui, they'll get another good set here on the ball. There's Hika, orange boots, working in tandem with Manukau. Here goes Soraya Te Whatu. Nice little pass here. These girls really let the ball fly.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're bringing a lot of confidence, and especially in this Whanganui side, they're down a bit by 6 points early on in this match. So it's good to see that it hasn't knocked their confidence. They're still trying out there and they're giving it their all.
Yeah, nice little show and go there. Ball in two hands. There's Jodeci Joseph. Paul's on the ball. 14 there for Counties. Oh, just a little error, and they'll get one more crack at it before half time. Nice pass, good ball movement from Whanganui. Te Whatu comes around. Oh, unlucky there. It's been a little bit stop-starty in patches.
Yeah, absolutely. I think going into the drinks and going into half time, no doubt a key message for both these teams is to just hold on to the ball, maybe take another 5% off the gas, just to compose themselves a little bit. But a good first half, clinical first half there by Counties Manukau.
Yes, and Counties, so far they've been quite dominant this half. They lead 6-0.
Yeah, absolutely. They're up 6-0, and fortunate enough to have someone of your ilk with your coaching background there, Hoa, in the commentary box. I guess we'll start with our Whanganui side. As a coach, what will be the key messages to this Whanganui side for the second half?
I think Steely Koro's got the right game plan, but without a doubt. Unfortunately, just a few errors crept in early, and then it was back to back. They couldn't quite get out of their half, and then it happened again. But then they showed some great defence, and then they got to the, I think, fifth and final. And unfortunately, not from lack of effort, they just made probably a few too many errors. And sometimes when you're in the stadium, which you don't get many opportunities to play in this environment. But look, can see Steely there. He's nice and calm, and it's just fixing up, I think, those 1%ers.
Yeah, tika tonu, and they are in the stadium. They are on TV. Smile, ladies, you are on TV. But we go to this Counties Manukau side, to their box. There's not a lot there should be said for this team.
No, I think, I look at the team list and I look at names like Marsh, famous name out of Counties, Flavel, Nathan. There's so many names, Adams, that they've been in the Counties system for years. Now we're having our opens players, kids come through and play now, and they're just it's like the factory. They're just rolling them out, play high level touch. But slightly off topic, when it comes to halftime, Te Aorere, did you run to the lollies or the oranges when they got passed around?
Nah, yeah, I actually stayed away from the lollies because I found it really dried out my mouth. With me being out there mostly unfit at the time, my mouth is already dry coming into the halftime break. So yeah, I stayed away from the lollies. It's a bit of a bit of wai Māori, and yeah, a couple oranges will do me good, give me the extra little boost.
Have you seen some interesting items of Kai and halftime talks shared around?
Not in touch, but in rugby league. So I come from a rugby league background, and we'd have 12 bottles there, and at halftime there'll be 10 water bottles, and there will be 2 with water and salt. So similar to what I guess it's a bit of a pohara
Option?
yeah, a pohara option with our Powerade and all those types of those types of drinks. So you'll pick up a bottle and you'll hope there's no salt water in there.
I'll tell you, the funniest one I've ever seen is a mint sandwich. Honestly, man, one of the brothers we've got oranges, and our friend, I won't name this person. Actually, you can bribe me and I'll name him. But yeah, mint sandwich, half-time, hearty.
And what did that come from? Did he sleep in and miss breakfast?
Man, I just think it was just one of those people that just got hungry at half-time.
Yeah.
Now back to the touch here. Enough about our half-time stories. Here we go. Is that yes? There's Maze Koro, real talented player. I watched her for a few years. Rebecca Tamati now, getting used to these players playing here. So this is their little, they're going to run a sweep play. Dummy goes short side. Yeah, good girl, Rebecca. Find the winger in the corner, straight out of Steely's playbook, without a doubt, because he was really calm at halftime. And because they got the tap off, so here they go. So the sweep play comes across. The toucher has to go with the sweeper. Rebecca just cruises through. Over to the far winger, touchdown in Whanganui, straight on it, and that's a nice touchdown there by Campbell.
Yeah, that's a good play there by Whanganui. Maybe they had a mint sandwich in the break.
Yeah, mince on toast. So here we go, counties. Now, yeah, look at the footwork, eh? Just really smooth, taking the ball up. So they're in touch 3. And now they'll send the ball to the middle. It's a better lift by Whanganui, touch 4, so they've really stopped the whole momentum of this tap-off play, which is a big win.
Yeah, absolutely. For an attacking team, you try get 2 attacking plays on the line, but because of that positive defence by Whanganui, this county's Manukau side only get 1 attacking play.
Yeah, that's a nice, what we call a stopper. So you've scored, and the goal is to D the team out with the ball, and they've done that, so Steely will be really happy, and to make him even more happy is just to set up these subbers that are coming on. Massive meters, Te Aorere.
Yeah, there's good positive attack here by Whanganui in the second half, and it comes from a calm, concise halftime talk.
Manukau laying the platform, there's Te Whatu. Ooh, yeah, really threatening this half.
Yeah, throwing nice little options there, and it's come from a nice platform. Their transition from defence into their yards. We've talked about platforms all weekend. Having some good yards, getting some fresh legs on, and a strong, nice carry on that 4th touch, just to allow yourself a nice attacking option.
Yes, and they're also lifting on defence. These girls, there's Te Whatu there along with Manukau, all looking to work really hard, and they've really stopped this whole rhythm that counties had in the first half. And I think for counties, this is a good thing for them. Sometimes when everything's going your way, you know, it's quite crazy, but when there's a bit of pressure on you, it makes you think they're a little bit harder.
Yeah, absolutely. And you need some games that you are faced with a bit of adversity, because if you cruise throughout the tournament and then you come up against those hard times, you sometimes get a bit flustered and shocked.
Yeah, haven't come up against that, eh? But here we go, Te Whatu. Oh, yes, unlucky there. Just, I guess, back to, that's probably the main key for them, is just to drive nice and direct without downtime.
Yeah, what worked for them early on in the second half is controlling the ball and completing their sets. So they'll look to get back to that. We see Counties Manukau here hot on the attack.
Yeah, and they don't need any extra invitations to the party, do they?
Oh, yeah.
Just holding up Jodeci. She's here with Heka. My apologies, Jodeci. Yeah, Joseph, she's got a beautiful dive there. Some really nice combinations. I think we might have Flavel out there, actually. Looks like Tamika. Yeah, there's Tamika. She's going to kick over to a 32 platform. Pass the ball on to Harris Tavita. Oh, nice intercept by Mays. She could go all the way here. Digging it in. Look at that beautiful running technique too. 100-metre dash. End-to-end out here on the International Stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, we might be going back. Someone's called a touch. They're going to go way back to the touch. I think we need the replay. Yeah, we're going to wait for the hand signal so we understand what the call is. I think we might be going back for a recap.
Yeah, it looks like they're going back to Counties Manukau ball here.
Penalty. Unfortunately, there's no hand signal, so we're unsure on that call. But I'll tell you what, everyone loves a runaway.
Yeah, absolutely. Mays Koro. It was her time to shine on the TV. Unfortunately, she was called back.
Yeah, nice defence, and I also liked how the Whanganui right link just lifted into that space, so there wasn't that option for that short check-off pass. I think it might have been Bracken or Hika out here at right link. Yeah, Hika. Oh, yes, another good touch. Matthews out there on defence. Yeah, they're looking quite stable now, the girls are from Whanganui.
Yeah, absolutely, and that could come just from nerves. All these girls know how to play. They're in the stadium, they're on TV. They've brushed those nerves with a nice, beautiful right to left. Unfortunately, number 7, Ashford Ross, couldn't take that one.
Yeah, that's actually probably what you want is shutting down their time and make them make pressure passes. That was a nice pass from Harris Tavita. Whanganui now, nice rhythm. Looks like number 10 there's come on, Manukau. I like this combination. Really strong ball carrier. Nice little check inside, getting them behind the defence. They got, that's touch 4. One more now, excellent touch. That's 5th and final. They're going to play through. Oh, unlucky. That was a really good back end to the set, touch 4-5. Real momentum and really some nice inroads to that county's defence.
Yeah, it's a very fluid attack there. We sometimes see a bit of disjointedness between our yards going into our attack, but they just went 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, nice. Bit of that boom, boom, boom. There's Ashford Ross there coming through. This is the feet. Really like the skill. Paul bites a lot of time for these players to come on, so when they transition on for subs, Elena Wikaide with a nice drop there. Look at the footwork, eh? Just a little sort of show and go, and oh, excellent. That's Hetaraka. Mia, I hope it's Mia, pronounced Mia Hetaraka. Number 4, we'll see on the replay. She looked quite threatening early in the first half. So Elena Wikaide, beautiful plant there. And just this little jink, 1, 2, goes through. It takes her time. This is what we call composure. You know, not flustered. Yeah, nice little netball sort of chest pass. And Wikaide, she backs up. She was the one that actually planted the ball. And like all good players, follow the ball carrier.
Yeah, and that's nice. Just a bit of razzle-dazzle there from this county's Manukau side. And as we see Whanganui make another little error, but I've mentioned it before, all these counties Manukau teams have that killer instinct and just that raw talent. Mixed with some good coaching, you get results like this.
Yep, definitely, you know, a real fortress in the youth and the opens, and also the masters counties. Ball in 2 hands. Yeah, lovely to watch these girls just really expressing themselves, and the game plan that Jean and co have put in place enables them to be, you know, stick to the policies, but also express themselves through their skills. Play through. Oh, yes, nice. That's bit of pressure there from Whanganui.
Yeah, it's nice pressure there from Whanganui, and I guess this is the treats they get. They've done the mahi early on in this game. They're up, they have a bit of a buffer, they're up 6 points, so now they can start to express themselves. They'll be looking to build from this game, moving towards the back end of this tournament. It also allows them to try new things, try some combos, or just knuckle down on some things that they haven't quite got right yet.
Yeah, Te Whatu back on the ball. She definitely hasn't lacked any effort. She's given her all. Every time she's out there, she plays at a really high speed. Creates some nice opportunities in the corner. That's just all from nice energy from Te Whatu. As soon as she come on the field, ball in 2 hands, eyes up play, really trying to make something out of nothing.
Yeah, and we talk about spark, and it's little plays like that. It's you bringing some good positive energy and a nice run or a nice little pass. And as we see, nice little injection there of some spark, and Whanganui, they hit back.
Yes, Te Whatu, another player that's definitely come out and put her best foot forward. Here we go, Zadie on the ball. Edina Kairi's at half. There's another little bit of bow in a player here. Yes, a little short side, right to left over the top into the corner. But Whanganui read that one quite well, actually. Nice just through the hands. Oh, and probably just push that extra pass. Here we go, there's this combination, Hitaraka. Hitaraka's out there with Sarah Baldwin. Hitaraka at half, going to feed Zadie, step back. Ooh. The little check pass was on there. She's really forced 2 defenders into that space. So they know that Zadie's got good feet work. She might kick over to the 32 platform now. Yeah, she's going to have a little bit of a... Oh, she's going to come on a sweep. Zadie will get the ball. She'll run at the line. Go through the... Good touch. Excellent read. Really like this Whanganui winger there. Number 14.
Yeah, number 14, Dama there. It's a nice little read there, and she did well just to come in. She noticed that they were running their backdoor play, so the link had lifted just to help that middle out, and she also followed as a winger. So that's a great play there and great defensive set.
Yeah, and she's playing the whole half. Haven't seen her sub, so she's doing some big minutes. This is nice. Good platform. 32 people just running away. Nice little pass. Look to... Yeah, that's good work. Can actually start to see now the game plan sort of unravelling for Whanganui, and it looks really promising.
Yeah, and it's a nice little game plan. They look to go to that far end, forcing Counties Manukau to use 1, 2, 3 touches to get some fresh legs on.
Sub was on. Yeah, nice work again. There's the rhythm. There's Nathan. Just looking to go. Jamie. There she is. Jodeci Joseph. There's Nathan at half. Little show. Going to cruise through. Yeah, man. Been doing this for years. And it's compliments. We'll see on the Uffy replay. So when Laurelie Nathan gets the ball, just look at the player on the outside of her, which is Jodeci Joseph. So she gets the ball, just has a look at her options, and she'll dummy, go through. So everyone had eyes on the player outside, which is what we call working off the ball. And then she found an open player with a nice touchdown, who's just actually gone about her business really, really well. And Counties are ahead on this one, 8-2.
Yeah, and there's some good learnings there for Whanganui. I know within our own touch team, when it's 5th and final, all you hear from the sub box is no dummies, no dummies. And they see Counties Manukau go through with a dummy.
Yes. One of the highlights of today's games have been the quality of our outside wingers, or as we like to call them, pariro. It's definitely such a solid position, and I just want to give compliments here to, here goes Te Whatu, she's going to go through, she actually deserves, that's a nice touch. Yeah, great touch there by the Counties link. We'll get her number soon. Yeah, it's at number 4 again, Hitaraka. Nice little sweep on the back, she just scored earlier on, Hitaraka again. They're going through, nice, Ashford, Nakoya. There's Wikairi on the ball, just touch 4, number 5, he goes Flavel, over to Sarah Baldwin. She's going to come to Tavita Harris, really like this number 10. Comes short side, good feet, little late cut. That was a really nice set back end.
Yeah, that was a nice set, a good platform there for Harris Tavita, working nicely with Sarah Baldwin. I think perhaps she could have stayed out on that one. She cut a little bit too soon there.
There's a bit of a common trend at times with links. We like to call a shake show off the ball and then stay wide. Here goes Rebecca Tamati back to the live action. She's going to come have Zadie on. She's going to go on the outside. And just the amount of speed. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful work. There's some outstanding talent on display. And we'll get the number there, but she runs it straight first yell there. So she'll come in. Zadie makes a really good touch, goes, and then just goes on the outside. And everyone goes to what we call a mirror outside defender. Got the ball away. And what a finish there. Yes, that's Daisha.
Yeah, Daisha Kramari, a nice little cut play there. We talked about the cut that wasn't on the other end of the field, and then Whanganui come on and hit back with a nice little try.
Yeah, Jodeci Joseph just looking for a little, oh yeah, nice heads up play, you know, they're really expressing themselves, they're having a bit of a dig from anywhere now.
Yeah, and that comes with the confidence of that buffer they do have out there. They have a 5-point lead, so they can express themselves and play a bit of eyes up footy.
Yeah, this is nice from Whanganui, coming through the field. Nice, Rebecca Tamati's on again. It's going to get a nice little check inside. That's a good play. Looks like Tai Tapanui. There's a nice platform there. There goes Rebecca. Pass over the top. Really good set. Nice set on the back end. And I see Tai Tapanui hitting Korangi. Beautiful to see her out there running around and laying some nice platforms. These are some big meters coming through the field. Correction on that number. Tamati might have been. It's quite hard to see the numbers there. My correction was Tamati Rianali.
Yeah, tika tera.
Oh, look at the speed. It's speed on speed. Oh, nice work in the hetaraka. Oh, geez. Ashford goes through. And it's these platforms, really, really clean platforms that they're laying. So we'll come here on the replay. Just a bit of feet there. 2-on-2 goes through, and everyone's on a mirror. Dummy half obviously can't score. And Hitaraka just comes around the back, just loses their player. That's a nice little, what we call a little block play off the ball with a touchdown in the corner. And Counties are really running away with this one.
Yeah, that's good field awareness there to know that your winger is going to be outside you. Their winger is going to be somewhere in the vicinity, and just to go around the back, just so you shake your link off, and then, yeah, just an easy try in the corner there.
Yeah, and that winger or putty though, definitely ran and took out both defenders, and that's just quality. Nice little crusher play coming through the hands. Beautiful work. Yeah, hats off. Well done there, Steely. These girls, they actually know these plays really well. So they run a sweeper, comes around on the back door with good energy. They bow them up, little check there. Comes around, looks at the player, uses it as a decoy, and then they just go through the hands. They didn't throw long straight away.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that they're going back to the simple plays. Sometimes we like the big play and we like to go to the long ball straight away, but sometimes the easy little tip on through the hands, bread and butter. And this Whanganui side is showing some good class out there.
It was a nice finish by the Parido, the winger, and we'll get her number hopefully before the end of the half. Hetaraka now. Yeah, Paul. Oh, she's come out looking really good. Hope they feed her back because she's got good agility. Oh, Hetaraka. Good work by the winger here. Dama. Oh, that's some great work, second phase play.
Yeah.
Nice finish there in the corner.
Ashford Ross, our parido out there, number 7, and we go back to the second phase play. It was good defence here by the Whanganui winger, as we see, quite to get the number 14 there, Dama again. It was a nice sharp play, but unfortunately, Counties Manukau with the second phase.
And if you look there on our parido there, Dama, she wasn't far off. She went in, made the shot, and she knew she had to get back out, or if she had some support for maybe the inside link running underneath. But Counties, far too clinical. We've got Heka. Bowing in again. Nice Rebecca Tamati. This is nice. Yeah, it's a good setup that she fakes to go for like a 32 short and then bounces out off the ball. But the Counties girl read that like a good puka.
Yeah, that was a nice read there. Good lift by Erena Wikaire there, number 13 at the link. Identifying that they were going to that play and her being proactive on their defence.
One of the standout players for me has been Jodeci Joseph. She's been everywhere at defence, yards. Really good. I think she's quite an important link to this team. Here we go. Flavel, little short pass. Yeah, great defence there. Number 12, she got a touchdown. Daisha. These girls have come to play.
Yeah, some nice attack variations there from this Counties Manukau side. Also some good defence by Whanganui. They're identifying their danger people in the form of Zaidi Sarah Baldwin, she was running that chopper line and they quickly closed the gate.
Yeah, and they haven't gone away from this in-your-face sort of defence. Here goes Te Whatu. You're working along now. That's Te Whatu with Tamati. There's Te Whatu now, just coming short side. Yeah, nice little touch there by Zadie, but she's played well. Another one that hasn't lacked any effort. So last minute of this one, Te Aorere. I think Counties they'd really like to finish with a touchdown on their last set of the game.
Yeah, it'll be a nice way just the cherry on top. It's been a very clinical performance here by this Counties Manukau side. Very little errors and just nice classy finishes on the end.
Good work there. I said Manukau gave everything in that last set. And there we have it. It's the final hooter. Counties 10, Whanganui 4. The 4 touchdowns that Whanganui created were all from set plays and some positive eyes-up touch.
Yeah, I like that. And I think the key word for this Whanganui team and what they can take away from this game is potential. The potential was there. A bit of a rocky start. Could have been a bit of nerves, but we saw that they can play and they just need to string it together for the full 40. So this is our final score. Ehikama Counties Manukau Red 10 points over Whanganui here at the 2020 Bunnings National Touch Championships.